friends, I am Arima Khanam and welcome back to Balajee online classes. I am here to illustrate many chapters as this video is both for 4th and 5th standard students, as I am going to teach 5 chapters from 4th standard books. The first 5 chapters, those are common noun and proper nouns, singular and plural, countable and uncountable, collective nouns and nouns and genders. These 5 chapters of 4th standard and 3 chapters of 5th standard. That is, first is nouns, the other is singular and plural, and the last one is nouns and genders. So let's get started, as the first chapter I am going to illustrate is noun. First chapter is nouns. In this we are going to learn about proper noun, common noun, collective noun, concrete noun and abstract noun. I hope you all must be knowing the definition of noun, because from the initial grades you are studying this. From KG onwards you are learning the definition of noun. So I hope you all must be knowing it. जैसे आप हिंदी में भी इसे पढ़ते हो, संज्ञा. संज्ञा किसे कहते हैं? Noun is actually a name of a person, place, animal or thing. You all must be knowing that. So in this we are going to study about 5 different types of nouns, that is proper, common, collective, concrete and abstract. Our first noun is proper noun. Proper noun is the proper or a particular or a specific name of a person, place, animal or thing. किसी भी specific जगह या इंसान या एनिमल के नाम को प्रॉपर नाउन कहते हैं. जैसे कि अरीमा या आपका नाम या किसी भी चीज़ का स्पेसिफिक नाम, जैसे किसी वायरस का नाम, लाइक कोरोना. Yes, it is specific, so it is proper noun. And the examples are given in your book, Neha, Lucknow, Ganga. Next comes common noun. What do you mean by common noun? Common noun are the names of common noun are the common names of people. Common noun are the common names of people, place, animal or thing. किसी भी चीज़ का common name जब होता है तो उसे हम common noun कहते हैं. Common noun are usually written in small letter and proper nouns are written in capital letter because they are proper and it is a specific name of any person, place, animal or thing. तो common noun में जैसे कि girl, boy, man या state, ये सब common name है. क्योंकि जब आप specific इसको कर देते हो वो proper हो जाता है. और जब commonly जैसे किसी भी animal का नाम, जैसे monkey है, cat, dog है, ये सब common है. पर जैसे dog are faithful animals, they are kept at home as a pet, तो उनका कोई specific नाम रख दिया जाता है. जैसे pixie, तो pixie is proper and dog is common. I hope you got it. Collective nouns. जब किसी नाउन को, किसी ग्रुप को हम एक नाम देते हैं तो वो कलेक्टिव नाउन होता है. टू स्पीक ऑफ कलेक्शन और नंबर ऑफ पर्सन्स और थिंग्स एज अ होल, एज सिंगल और एज वन ग्रुप, वी यूज अ कलेक्टिव नाउन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अ बंडल ऑफ स्टिक्स, अ हर्ड ऑफ काउज. जो हर्ड वर्ड है, जो बंडल है, वो क्या है? कलेक्टिव नाउन है. क्योंकि बहुत सारी काउज हैं तो हम ये नहीं कहेंगे अ ग्रुप ऑफ काउज, उस ग्रुप को हम हर्ड कहेंगे. और बहुत सारी स्टिक्स हैं तो हम ग्रुप ऑफ स्टिक्स नहीं कहेंगे, अ बंडल ऑफ स्टिक्स कहेंगे. गॉट इट? नेक्स्ट कम्स कॉन्क्रीट नाउन्स. अ नाउन रिफरिंग टू थिंग्स दैट कैन बी परसीव्ड और एक्सपीरियंस्ड थ्रू एनी ऑफ 4-5 senses, which means that it can be seen, touched or felt, tasted, smelt or heard, is called a concrete noun. किसी भी चीज़ को जब आप फील कर सकते हो अपने सेंस ऑर्गन्स के थ्रू, चाहे वो नोज हो, चाहे आईज हो, चाहे टंग हो, चाहे आपकी स्किन हो, जब आप उसे फील कर सकते हो उसे हम कॉन्क्रीट नाउन कहते हैं. Like Raman ate an apple. The dog swam in the water. These are examples of concrete noun. In the sentences above, Raman, apple, you can see in your book. These two examples are of concrete noun, and concrete noun can be proper, common or collective. It can be any. And the last comes abstract nouns. An abstract noun is usually the name of a state of being, a concept, a quality or an action that has no physical appearance or existence. Like you cannot touch it. It does not have any physical appearance. किसी भी चीज़ को आप जब छू नहीं सकते हो, जैसे आपकी फीलिंग है, आप उसको छू नहीं सकते हो. खुशी है, दुख है, इसको आप छू नहीं सकते हैं. तो इसे किस टाइप का नाउन कहते हैं? It is known as abstract noun. In this youth, Sami played cricket for his college. A state of being. Many abstract nouns can be formed from adjective, verbs and common nouns. Adjectives like youth comes from young, strength comes from strong. Verbs में जैसे होता है laughter comes from laugh. In common nouns, friendship comes from friend. I hope you got it. When you will see my video and understand it, read the theory portion nicely, so you will be able to do the exercises, and you will obviously download the exercises from School Mitra and do it. So let's proceed to our next chapter, that is countable and uncountable nouns. In this we will be studying to identify countable and uncountable nouns, about nouns that are both countable and uncountable depending on meaning and context. The quantity words to be used with countable and uncountable nouns. These things will be studied. Countable, by the name you can know that it means the noun that you can count, and uncountable that you cannot count. Like noun naming things that can be counted or called countable, or count nouns, noun that name things that cannot be counted are called uncountable or non-count nouns. Most common and collective nouns have a plural forms and can be counted. Like for example, countable में ऐसा होता है, जैसे river है और उसका plural क्या हो जाता है? Rivers. Author, authors. Now look at these sentences. Get me a glass of water. Glass is what? You can count. And glass of water. Water you cannot count. A glass of water. So that can be counted. Glasses can be counted. This doorknob is made of glass. जो glass है उसको आप count नहीं कर सकते हो. It is uncountable. Glass word is used in both the sentences, but in the above sentence, get me a glass of water, that is countable. But in the other sentence, that cannot be counted. In first sentence, glass is the name of an object. किसी भी object के नाम को obviously आप मतलब उसको count कर सकते हो. We can count the number of glasses. Therefore, it is countable. In the second sentence, however, glass refers to a material. In the second sentence, जैसे बताया गया है, door knob किससे बना है? Glass से बना है, और वो material है, उसको हम गिन नहीं सकते हैं. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted but are measured in units. We cannot say one sugar. आप sugar को count नहीं कर सकते, और आप एक sugar नहीं कह सकते, आप एक पानी नहीं कह सकते, आप एक oil नहीं कह सकते हो. They are measured in units, और उस unit को आप count कर सकते हो. For example, a sheet of glass. Glass is a material, you cannot count, so it is measured in unit, और उसे बोलते हैं a sheet of glass. 5 kilos of rice. Rice को आप count नहीं कर सकते, they are uncountable, right? So it is measured in unit, और जिससे उस unit को हम कहते हैं kilo. 5 kilos of rice. A jar of jam. Jam को भी आप count नहीं कर सकते हो, right? तो उस को हम jar में करते हैं, या कोई भी container में वो हो, उसे हम उस यूनिट को मेजर करते हैं. In all these examples, the unit of measurement are being counted and not the nouns themselves. Got it? कि जो noun है जैसे jam है, glass है या rice है, आप उसे नहीं count कर सकते हो, पर उसके unit को count कर सकते हैं. There are certain expressions for countable and uncountable nouns that are used, like a few, a lot, of, many, one, two, etc. They are used for countable nouns. With uncountable nouns, we use some, a little, much, etc. Now let's proceed to the next chapter, that is singular and plural. This chapter is both in 4th and 5th standard, so I'll be illustrating in a single video for both the classes. What do you mean by singular? Singular means single and plural means more than one. Singular means one and plural means more than one. Like single is cat, and what is the plural of cat? You all know, it's cats. So let's read. When the word ends with S or double S, SH, CH, X, what do we do to make it plural? When the word ends with S, usually we add S to the word to make it plural. And sometimes the words ends with S, double S, SH, CH and X. What do you do in that case? You add ES to it to make it plural. Sometimes the word ends with Y, like baby, B-A-B-Y, baby. What do you do in that? You remove Y and add IES to it to make it plural. Sometimes the word ends with Y and letters before Y is a vowel. What do you do in that? You add simply S to it to make it plural. Like in case key, K-E-Y, Y, it ends with Y, but still we will not remove Y and add I-E-S because the word letter before Y is vowel. That's why we will not remove Y, instead we will add just S to it, like key and keys. So let's understand the concept of plural. What do you understand by plural? When it is more than one, when noun is more than one, it is called plural. Let's see the rules what are followed in this. When the word ends with F or FE, what do we do in that case? We remove F and FE and add VES to it to make it plural. Like in case loaf, loaf of bread, L-O-A-F, loaf. We will remove F and add VES to make it plural. Same as in case of knife, K-N-I-F-E, knife. We will remove FE and we will add VES to it to make it plural. Some don't follow any rule. Some words do not follow any rule. We just add S to it and it will become plural. Like chief become chiefs, roof become roofs, proof become proofs, and so on. And some are formed by changing one or more vowels in them, like foot, F-O-O-T. What do we do in that case? We don't add S to it, or we don't remove anything and add VES to it. We change the vowels, right? We will remove double O, instead we will use double E. Like in man, M-A-N, man, it becomes men. Woman becomes women. Okay. Now some don't follow any rule. Some words do not follow any rule, like child become children, ox become oxen. Some don't change, like series is series, deer is deer, sheep is sheep, fish is fish. They all are singular as well as plural. Some has always plurals, like they are always plural. A pair of scissors, we will say. We will not say pass me the Caesar. There is no word like Caesar. It is scissors. Trousers and clothes. We don't say cloth. I'm wearing a cloth. I'm wearing clothes. And Trousers. I have a pair of trousers. We don't say, I'm going to buy a trouser for me. No, I'm going to buy a trousers for me. A pair of trousers. Okay? Because it is a pair. That's why. Now we are going to study about our next chapter, fifth chapter of fourth standard and third chapter of fifth standard. So that is nouns and genders. There are four types of genders. The first one is masculine, the second one is feminine, the third one is common, and the fourth one is neuter gender. So let's study about masculine gender. By the name itself, you will know that it is related to male. When we are talking about males, that is masculine gender, like lion, man, boy. These are all masculine genders. What are the feminine genders of these? Female gender. When we are talking about females, it is feminine gender. Man, feminine gender is woman. Boy, feminine gender is girl. Okay. Lion, lioness. Tiger, tigress. King, queen. I hope you got it. The next one is common gender. When we talk about common people, like it is both for male as well as female. Like teacher. Teacher can be a male as well as female. So it is common gender. Student. It can be a girl or a boy. Okay. So it is common gender. Or a tourist. A patient, a passenger. It can be both female or male. It can be both masculine or feminine. When it is both, it can be both feminine or masculine. It is common. So it is called common gender. The last one is neuter gender. When we are talking about non-living thing, so that is called neuter gender. Like table, chair, bed, mattress, clothes. These are all neuter gender. It does not have any life. So it is called neuter gender. So I hope you got it. This was a very easy chapter, and by reading the theory portion you will get to know. See my video and start doing your exercises. I hope you got everything whatever I taught. The nouns, countable, uncountable, collective, all types of nouns, and the nouns and genders, singular, plural, for both the classes 4th and 5th. See my video thoroughly, nicely, go through your book and then start doing your exercises. Download your exercises from School Mitra and do it in your copies and books, however it is given. Probably you will be doing in your books only, and only the definitions you will be writing in your copy. So do it nicely, learn it, and come in a best manner to school when we get back. So till then, take care of yourself and stay healthy.